Alright everyone, so welcome to WOTV Brawling Night, so the first edition. We are Friday night, it's the first time we're doing this. Here's how it looks right now. So in the final four, currently we have Kuchuau against Shoeback and Crashmaster against the Psychic Hunter. And at the very end, it'll be a confrontation between the winner of those four against the winner of the loser bracket. So the general rule for this tournament right now, it's 80 costs and lowers for the units, but it's a custom cost. So I made with Chisei as a cost sheet, and we decided to recost all the unit. So that's why you saw Ibarra and Summer Elena on the fray. It's because we decided to cost them at 80. Best of 3, no, it's still a best of 1 crash until the end. So how it works is that it's a best of 1 until the end there, and the winner will have to lose twice to the loser to lose. So yes, it's a best of 1 since the beginning of the tournament until the end. Otherwise, initial positioning is allowed, and the blade streams. So Winver Tester TMR, we decided to ban it because it's too unfair to the old generation units that don't have a great way to generate AP. Okay, we'll jump into the fight. So right now we have a full lightning team against a water team. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kuchu. It's a bad matchup, as we can see. It's really a strong team that we brought there. Shoeback. It's really terrifying. I play against Kuchu's. Kuchu's team is really well built, though. Like the agility tuning between the team is really top notch. As you can see on the screen, they go one after another. So it was really it was scary to go against. I played Resnick, and Resnick didn't have time to heal once in the game. So yeah, it was a pretty yes, taking absolutely no damage from that. What's her name? Elder, right? Yeah, sorry. Okay, so now we have a Asted Astrius, so it's going to go forward. It's probably in reach, maybe not because of those bullets in the middle, but his cross attack is has a pretty long range, so let's check that out. Pretty long waiting. Kuchu's a Japanese player, so maybe we have some trouble with his feed, so absolutely no damage on that Esther. I think that she has a nice kit against... No, it's piercing and strike, I think, or forte. So she took about 40% damage. It's a lot. So we have Astrius lapping, doing a ton. And so the first one to go out is actually Esther. It's really interesting. So we have those guys back there that pretty much staying in place. Taunting Blade from Brad Tidus. Yes. Now we have Swimsuit Elena. So let's check that out. The damage. And cat damage. So we have 12k on that Tidus and killing him on the spot. Alright, so we have a unit single target resist buff. So we have Astrius low HP right now, only 29. What he's going to do, maybe refresh the Ace. No, Tiger Moss doing only 500 on that. But the follow-up poison now. I didn't know that. The Eldera actually did a ton of damage on her, but she had a hell back, and because of that, Resnick won't be able to heal. So let's see what she do. Okay, so every single attack or half on that Resnick, yeah, it's what happened to me too. She was pretty useless. It happens. Alright, so Tiger Maw. Again, a lot of damage with the follow-up. The man-eater is really big. But do I have the counter cure on that Resnick? Now Beach Spike killing in one go that Eldera, sorry. And next we're going to have Resnick, probably LB. Kuchu, you did pretty well with your water team. You can be pretty proud. You may win this one. Oh no, she did a basic attack. Okay, so absolutely nothing is done. If she dies... Oh, I think it's Kuchu's game. If Resnick can attack once. Oh no, he only has 1 HP, 1 AP. But if he does that basic attack and she dies, does she have courage? But the poison will kill her afterwards. We have Esper killing the Elena. Oh no. I think the only chance of Chewback is to go to terms, actually. Oh, and the Testress is doing a ton to her. And he's going to go afterwards. Is he able to kill her this? I don't think so, maybe. Let's check that out. Not yet. Counter cure again. That counter cure really saved you so far, Chewback. Did you use Esper yet? Yeah, not looking good. Pretty impressive display, Kuchu. Congratulations, I think you're winning this right now. Yes, Chase, I think that water's going to win. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. We started with a bang. Honestly, congratulations, Kuchu. Well deserved. Really well deserved. Full lightning against full water. Yes, crazy fight indeed. Oh. So we got the Beach Elena against Summer Lilith. So if it is lightning against Earth, maybe that lightning will win. Alright, so you guys can start. Okay, actually it's a full missile team, so we have Livlu, Cherries, and Summer Lilith on the other side. Ibarra, Resnick, she's popular tonight, and Summer Elena. Alright, Megan's Blessing. So he had the same idea as me, so using the new Resnick VC, giving Protect and 25% heal back. It's pretty good. Alright. Next we got Revitalize, so Summer Lilith will have plenty of AP. Next Cherries. So Pursuit Technique, so more agility, attack up, reaction block rate. Next Ibarra. Don't remember what are our buffs. So okay, so AC Sephiroth TMR, so we have the Ace and Accuracy up, pretty good TMR. Resnick is chanting. So the physical barrier is up on Ibarra. She's pretty fast. Alright, new legs. Next, yes. She has her new LB that can slow the entire enemy party with a big AoE. Oh, and she started with it. So a pretty massive range. Unfortunately, I think that's only going to hit Ibarra. And the slow doesn't even land. Oh, grenade. Not enough to pierce that physical shield. Next we're going to have Summer Lilith. If she can do her LB, it will be great. No drain charge, doing a ton on her, but so 9k, we had 2k held back. Alright, Resnick is going next. Oh no, but it was the single target resist buff. Alright. Oh, but she's going next, probably her LB. Or law of mitigation, depends on her sub. So pretty nice LB. It's healing the the party. So big healing with attack and magic up. So it's really a great buff. Next we're going to have Ibarra, Slate Whisper. Oh, killing the cherries in one go. Next we're going to have Summer Elena. She's aced and now she's going to have Courage. So Summer Lilith. Ibarra's range is pretty great. She should be immobilized now, otherwise it's going to be really difficult for Psychic Hunter. So having a hard time deciding. Alright, so Beach attack. Let's hope that this Ibarra isn't in range for the next attack. And the immobilized proc, double shot, not enough to kill that Ibarra though. Summer Elena not in range. Resnick, will she stay put in the back? Maybe. I think she's in range for our second cast of the LB. Yes, what I thought. So really not looking good for Psychic so far. Libera, don't think she has the range. Let's see. For tonight, so the physical shield again, but Summer Relief has a barrier break, so it shouldn't be too bad. Drain charge again. Oh no, she's going for the Resnick. She may have bow tie in the back, so it's a good strategy. Alright, so Summer I guess that she killed both of them. Yes. GG. It was a bold team on your hand, Psychic, but you made it into the top 4, so I guess that it wasn't. It was a good strategy. GG, guys. It was a nice fight. It's the advantage of the winner, the grand winner of the winner bracket, is that if he loses to the grand loser, he'll have to lose a second time in order to lose the grand finale of the championship. So the grand finale of the winners bracket. So we have Crash against Kuchu Ahu. So in the Crash side, we got probably the same team with his Lightning team. On the Kuchu's side, he decided to switch to either a Great Sword team or a Dark team. So let's check that out. You guys can start the fight whenever you're ready. So it's a great Friday night so far. I think that people enjoyed the tournament so far from what I can see in the Discord. It's refreshing to see really a fresh team. So we got full Dark team. So Knight of Runestern, Black Robe Elena, and Garval. Garval received a really nice new LB, so it's giving him a re-raise and a ceiling as barrier, so it's pretty great for him. You can see that Kuchu went for the evasion, so alright. Garval, so he has his barrier on. It is a general barrier of 50%, so pretty great for him. Next, we're going to have Black Rose Elena. She has her accuracy buff. Let's see if it's what she's going to use. No, zombie transformation. So we have the zombie TMR. Next, we have a Resnick again. Maiden's Blessing. So a new Resnick TMR, giving protect and heal back of 25%. Next, we can Enchanting Skies. Probably, okay, so she can burn a TP to do more damage. And a Magic Up, Swift Cruelty. So we have a C Sephiroth TMR. Perfect. So Ibarra again for tonight. So physical shield is up. Good. So Stern. The problem with Stern is that, yeah, he doesn't have a lot of TP buff. Only like Illusion and is one that gives him more attack and accuracy. Okay, so agility up. Alright, Garvel on the whole team. Oh no. And that accuracy up buff from Elena going backward. May not be too bad, but let's check that out. So single target resist and lightning attack up on the Elena. We're going to have Ibarra. I think she'll be in range to hit Garvel. If she has a barrier break in her kit, that may be really bad for Garvel. Oh, so it's DLP. Yeah, I think that Garvel is going to be out in one shot, unfortunately. And yes, that's what I thought. Pretty rough start for Kuchu, unfortunately. His Garvel wasn't fast enough, didn't have time to use his LB to protect his barrier, yes. Maybe if Kuchu's turn is evasive enough, he's going to have a chance. Let's check that out. Oh, Shadow, you're there. Nice to see you, man. And we have Macrain that just DM me, so he's going to join us in the chat soon. So the core is either I didn't see if it's because of his shield or because he evaded. Sorry. the zombie TMR was Andy this time because she could revive, but and she's going next. Maybe if she could use her LB, she could also gain a little bit more health. But on Crash side, the team is too strong. It's going to one-shot the whole team each time. So Tenebral Rose. So it has a 60% Imperial AoE Burrow. Oh, so nearly one-shotting that Elena, but she had her courage. Next we're going to have Ibarra, and then we're going to have Resnick. So pretty tough on Kuchu's side. So let's check that out. Lightning Shroud, and able to one-shot the whole team. Oh, okay, so pretty scary team from Crash. I hope that you guys have some her team in the bag. Alright. So on Psychic side, we got a Katana team, and on Chisei's side, maybe a Spear team, maybe a Cold Triangle team. Let's check that out. Everyone going crazy with Macron in the chat. For those who didn't know, Macron is one of the great champion of the Friday Night Fight, the original version of this tournament here. Will we see a charm? Oh, so it was... Okay, I was wrong on both sides. So, alright, it was a full Spear team against a full... yes, a wind team. And we got Kadia. Oh, it's going to be rough for that Obra. So, Victoria. King Blade. Alright, so it is a rush strategy coming from Chisei. Next, we're going to have... Oh, so this is a new Gilgamesh TMR, so healing down and a wide resistance. It will be really good against Gargas. It's going to have Obran, maybe a shield. Yes. So Victoria going next. Is she in range for LB? No, so only for a jump. And unfortunately, she doesn't have a lot of tick. All day is not... wasn't able to pierce Varush's LB. Not LB, sorry, barrier. Next, we're going to have Varush. Victoria did a ton on the both, but not that much. And a 6k on that Obran in the back. So yeah, it was really well tanked from those two wind units against that Victoria. That was impressive. So Wind Lash. And killing that Obran. Sorry, Chisei. Next, we got Kadia, probably going for a healing. Kura, I think. No, erase, so removing the debuff. The Imperial. Next, we're going to have Victoria. Oh, she's in range for that LB. No, going for Paralyzed Edge. Maybe Gargas was too evasive, I don't know. Next, we're going to have Varush. It's been great so far. Is Kadia using Raise? we'll see that soon. Yes, Bamboo Splitter. So fork on that Victoria. And yes, Raise, and it worked. And he's going next right after that All Days. Maybe All Day Void Person killing right away that Gargas. Next, we're going to have Varush. Okay, I really can't say who's going to win right now. Maybe a little edge to Chisei. So about 3k on that Victoria. Next, we're going to have Kadia. She's going to heal this time. Victoria, use your damn LB. But she has a big AP problem. So maybe right now she doesn't even have the AP to use her LB. So let's check that out. So it was a Cure. Dragon Dive. It's going to debuff the healing. Okay, it doesn't matter. Kadia has too much healing power. That's ridiculous. Surge Strike and killing that Varush. And congratulations, Chisei, for advancing forward. Wow. Oh, I said nothing. There's a race. But we have... Victoria going next, and she's single targeted attack. Spear units can poke 2 units. Alright, so next we're going to have Kadia, probably a raise again. All day, do you have a same this? Obliterate. Oh, exactly 10 AP to cast that skill, so enough to kill that Kadia. Wow, really nice fight, guys. Congratulations, Chisei. It was really nice to see your team. It's what we like to see. It's why we made that cost sheet. All the teams so far are really I mean, we don't see this often, so they're really crafty. It's really nice to see. So GB is going to go against Chisei. So the next fight that's going to be shotcasted will be Chisei against GB. Yeah, same Chase. It's what I was saying. Diversity tonight, it's really there. I was honestly afraid because the unit pool is really restricted. It's really small. And I thought maybe we will see the exact same teams everywhere. But seems like it worked. All right. So last brawl of the losers bracket, Chisei against GB. Is it the last one? No, okay. So the winner is going to face Kuchuau. So on Chisei's side, we got Summer Elena, and on GB's side, we got Kefka. Can't wait to check that out. Oh, so a fire team actually from GB. It's not the first one I saw tonight. Good. So it is a glove team coming from Chisei. So the barrier on Garval. I hope that this time he's going to be able to use his LB before it gets broken. So a chi barrier, so physical barrier on that Salir. So going to have rain, oceanic protection, so fire and water. Won't be NB against Chisei. But at least it's fixing his initial positioning. Maybe that's why he kept it. Spirit. Oh! So Garval's not even able to hit that rain. Okay, so it is a AVD fire team. Alright. Next we're going to have Eldira, Bomb of Love. So on that Garval. It's not good for him, unfortunately. And doing only one. Yay! So, and not breaking the barrier. It isn't helping. Flinging him back and not doing a lot though. Oh, but a little bit more on that Salir. And Elena doing really a few damage on that rain. Next is going to have Sharpshoot, so nearly killing that Salir. She's nearly down. Next is going to have Kefka. Kefka is in range for anything, a big AoE. Let's check that out. Yes, Farah, so our mathematician's sub. Oh, but she had re-raise. Next, Garval, Detonation Blast. Okay, so killing that Eldira. Next, we're going to have Salir, but she's a ice unit. Let's check that out. And oh, the LB on that rain. So he still had a lot of 8. Removing all the buffs, so 3k. Deep Sea and back, 6k on that rain, still hanging on. Flaming back to win about 2k on each character, killing that Salir. Next, going to have Kefka probably finishing the job. I think that she still have courage though, Elena. Garval, I don't think he uses LB yet, and killing. No, she didn't have courage, or maybe it got dispelled. Congratulations, GB. So you're going to face a Kuchua next in the losers bracket. All right, and unfortunately for Chisei, it's the end of the road for you, but you can be proud. You went pretty far, a lot of wins, and your teams were all super cool.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, I'm good now. Sweet, ready for this.
So, how was your experience so far, Chisei?
Oh, it was great. I had a blast. Like I said in the beginning, I had only created 2 teams because I didn't expect to make it past 2 rounds. So getting to reuse those teams was pretty fun.
Like I said earlier, I made 5 teams, and I think maybe 6, maybe 5, and I only played 1. So.
But no, it's been a great tournament so far. I've had a lot of fun, especially getting to watch those matches. Like the ones that's been showcased on stream so far have been nail biters. I've been pretty impressed by how great the quality has been so far. Especially like if you saw my match versus Crash, it'd been like, well, that's a new record. I think I got completely one-shot by his Abara. It was disgusting. In a great way. I said, I liked all of my opponent's teams. They were all... I mean, I know it's a cop-out answer, but I really did. But the one that I probably really thought was, like, unique. But yeah, no, when I fought a Wicked Awesome Sausage, that team was really cool because he you didn't get a chance to see it, I don't think,
No.
but he had a Balo off in the corner. So of course,
Okay.
your units kind of run off to that side, and then he had Kitone, and oh shoot, who was the other? I think it was Victoria also. And so they're off on the left side, and they run straight up on the high ground. And so your
Nice.
team is running to Balo on the low side, and then you have Kitone and Victoria flanking you on the other side. It was fantastic. Like that team was probably one of my favorite ones to fight, just because of how unique it was. I love the team thought behind it.
All right, so we got a team. And so on GB's side, we got the Celes, and on the Kuchu side, we got Astrius. So Kuchu and GB, I hope that it's going to work. It'd be really lame if we had to disqualify Kuchu just because of his server.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I'm hoping this one. I know that hosting definitely makes a difference, so I'm hoping it does for this time around.
I'm not sure if it's because of the spectating bug, because I muck with Kuchu for WBEL a ton, and like
it looks like we're good
for
though.
spectator. I was going out. His game was crashing all the time.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so we got the slash resist and a HP absorb. We revitalize on Glaciela. Next, Eldira.
I love that we have two water teams on both sides. This is going to be a fun showdown.
Yeah, maybe GB wanted the challenge. I can make a better team with Titus.
Well, I know like I said, the only other team I've seen from JV so far was the one I fought, the Fire team, and even though it was really good, I don't think he'd want to bring that into water. So I don't know how many teams he has up his sleeve, but if it's just the two, I can understand not wanting to bring Fire.
Also I was wrong. Yeah, Titus is on the Kuchu side. So GB's using Glaciela. I prefer Glaciela, honestly, but it's nice to see Titus with the Estaga strategy.
Yep, actually, I was going to use Glaciela in my own team instead of Victoria, but I did not have her built, so I went with Victoria, and it actually worked out pretty well. So I'm not too mad about that.
Oh come, our shards are free.
I have her shards. I don't have the rainbow stuff to 140 her.
All right, so piercing, piercing. What was it?
Piercing, missile, and I believe it was strike. But the piercing is going to be really helpful against the Glaciela. Not doing a lot of damage, but the Man-Eater down might nerf her damage quite a bit.
Yes, so we got the Astrius thinking really hard. It's no crash so far, so it's really nice. Right, so the LB, so release the void. We're going to have see the follow-up.
Good for Kusho to get that online quickly.
Follow-up for 3k, so 9k on this attack. Magic burst, yeah, didn't do a lot, so about 2k on each character.
But he goes again.
Astrius again, yes.
Wow. Even without the hasted, yeah, that's a fast boy. Guess he already got all the benefit he needed from the haste. Yeah, but he's thinking long and hard.
So the Glaciela is out. It's going to be really rough, but at least the Astrius is still there.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the Astrius is still there, and now he's full health.
And he goes again because the haste. Oh my goodness.
Huh.
It's the battle of the Astrius.
It's crazy to see that now the follow-up can poison.
Oh yeah, that's really good, especially against the tank there. And now he get counters with the limit break of his own, dealing 8,000.
The courage, and now the L back of 3k. Let's see if he can do the same now. So 49 AP, it's starting to get low.
Yep, I'm hoping he doesn't get preemptive countered because that could be very brutal here. Oh, just so going for the Celes.
And she's dead. Oh
yeah.
Okay,
but
so
I don't think the Celes was. Yeah, but I don't think the Celes was who he was scared about. And not going for the healing. That's interesting. I thought she would have went to... Maybe her healing's turned off.
Edge of no return.
Ooh, and
so now we got Astrius against Eldira. Man, You're on fire tonight.
I know this is crazy. Oh, but he's low on AP though, so if he can't one-shot her here, it could be scary.
It was such a tight fight. I don't think. Okay, he has 16 AP, so. Oh, yeah, that's too much. No, follow up.
Oh, just barely.
Yeah, too much damage.
I was like, that AP, he's getting one more attack. Well, I mean, he had auto attacks afterwards, but yeah, that one attack was what was going to count with the follow up there. So that was crucial.
Okay, so GB is going to join Crash in the grand finale. So Crash, wake up! It's your time to go.
Yeah, for the rematch against JB. We said it before, we were joking. It is fate. Crash and JB are just destined to fight for eternity.
Yeah, for eternity. So for those who doesn't know, Chisei, we founded WBEL, so this channel together. And so we did 2 whole seasons of WBEL together. Chisei is like my favorite person in the game. Really a nice guy. It's really cool to have you there tonight again.
Oh, it's always a pleasure, and you know, I speak for the community when I say thank you so much for putting this together. You know, especially with the loss of Keisan leaving the game, and Orange leaving the game, and all that stuff. You know, we pretty much just have JB79 over on the manual side hosting tournaments now, and so for you to revive the auto scene with this tournament is super appreciated. And at least I want to thank you for it, but I think I speak for the community too.
Like if you didn't contribute to this project too. So again, we have a takeover from Hall in the WBEL tournaments.
Yeah, not a huge surprise there. Crash and JB are just 2 amazing players, and like I said, we've seen how strong their teams are. So they're I expect a pretty competitive finals here. It's important to note that, as I said, JB and Crash fought earlier. Crash was the one that knocked JB into losers, but JB has made the full losers run all the way back to winners. So Crash has the edge here. He only has to win once, whereas, well, technically 2 times, you know, that's a best of 3, but only has to beat JB once in a best of 3, whereas JB would need to beat Crash twice in a best of 3. So it's an uphill climb for JB, but I mean, if anyone can do it, it'd be JB79 for sure. Shout out to everyone in the tournament too, because this tournament went very smoothly. Like you said, there was a slight delay with Koshaho in the beginning, but aside from that, it's been pretty much just like go from the start. So it's been pretty quick. Yeah,
well, say this to Crash, who waited like 1 hour for his last match.
Oh yeah. We might be able to figure something out there, but that's the payment you get for being on top. You can just look at it as a reward, reward to getting to chill a little bit, getting to rest a little bit.
GB's going for either Earth. I think he anticipated the Lightning team again, but seems like Water or Katana is pretty popular tonight. Astrus is honestly one of the top dog that were on the list. I think that we hesitated at some point, but otherwise, if it wasn't Astrus, there wasn't much water unit that were available, except maybe Glaciala, so we had to let him air. But I think he's okay. It's not too OP.
I think so. I know that we were concerned about Earth being on the weaker side, which is why we were waffling on having Oberon be 90 cost or 80 cost, but we thought that Earth was a little too weak, so we let Oberon into the 80 cost bracket to kind of boost them up. But it might have made Earth a little too strong. But with Lightning being so strong, maybe Earth needed it.
Let's check that out. So we get Water against Earth. Nice. So
no counter elements, so that's at least makes for an interesting fight.
Yep. Nice, with Kiton going on the top, so he maybe has the tourmaling ring. It's a strategy that I thought would be really nice on that map, especially if it's archer unit something like Carwell that has a very big range. We didn't see it tonight. It's the first time that we're actually shotcasting someone that's using the strategy. I know that you saw someone use Keaton earlier in one of your fights doing the same thing.
Yep, exactly. Yep, and they, like I said, they had a spear unit joining them on top, and it looks like Keaton is on her own solo mission this time around.
Okay, so Ildera, Miranda, and Astrius. Does Miranda have ace on? So strike missile and person again. Okay, so we have the guard ace, so the Astrius is going to be pretty fast. And it's going back. Oh no, it could be bad.
Could be bad, but also could be a positive. Because I know the Astrius is going to basically be the main damage here. I mean, he's. I mean, I say I'm not trying to disrespect Miranda, but we've seen how good Astrius has been in the last fight, so I can only imagine he's going to put in a lot of work here too. So having him come in after the initial damage is done, maybe we want that damage on Miranda. But she's definitely not the tankiest unit. So, but he does get his courage off as a result, so that's good.
She'd be in range for jamming Truss. Keaton still doesn't have her LB up, so at least wasn't able to kill her. She gotta use the LB now, otherwise it's good. No, Hazard spin. Oh. Okay, she's dead. And unfortunately, Dagger is too far away, and Astrius is going next.
Yep. But did use Unfailing Veil Void Blade, so she did have some accuracy or some evasion on her, which makes sense, being paired up with some Bunny Resnick.
Interesting that we're seeing a Dagger. I mean, she's definitely a unit that was undercosted and could do really well. But I personally didn't build her, so I don't really know her kit.
Oh man.
Yeah, not much damage.
Yeah, Unfailing Void Blade probably is going to come out here, would be my guess. And I mean, I think he should be in range to hit both of them from here.
Nope.
Oh no, just the dagger.
Yeah, probably because he has the kill.
Yeah, for sure. I was like, if he couldn't kill the dagger, then I'd be... Oh, and
follow up on the rares.
Oh man.
Sorry, GB. And finally we got this LB. So at least GB, one of your LB will pop out. Not enough to kill that Miranda though, and the courage.
The courage.
Going next. Okay, so we have our first tournament winner in Crash Masters. So congratulations, man. Well deserved. GB needed to win that one, and then he would have another shot at it. But
my mistake. Okay, I thought it was a best of 3, and then if you lost the best of 3, then it would be another best of 3. Oh, but it was just best of 1, and then another best of 1. Okay, wow. So yeah, congratulations, Crash. That was a nice switch up there, switching over to water. That was a very smart move.
Thank you everyone for participating. It was really fun. All great matches. We saw a lot of really funky comp. Let us know some feedback at the end if you think that some units were missing or undercosted. You can always chat with us and we try to figure something out. Thank you, Chisei, for joining at the very last minute. That's really nice.
Yeah, of course. It's always my pleasure. And yeah, thanks for having me. And just to echo what Nimero said, yeah, if you have any sort of feedback, please look. It's the first time around. We're still trying to nail in our costings, and if you have any sort of like special rule changes or anything that you want to suggest, then we're looking to spice things up week after week.
Yes, exactly. I think it's why I didn't make a rule book officially, because so far I've been pretty much ripping off Orange's idea. Except of the casting sheet, but if we can think about something to spice up everything, and maybe we could change it. But with challenge, it really helps because it helps us with the self-manage. I don't have to click on everything, and this way I can also participate. Let us know, like I said, how you enjoyed it, and especially join our Discord and join the next tournament. So the next one is going to be Sunday the 27th for the guys that are in the Eastern time zone. It's going to be at midday. For the others, I made it this way for because at the end of the WBEL season 2 put up a survey for this tournament, and I asked people what were their favorite time in the week, and it was pretty 50-50 between this time, the one we chose for this tournament today, and the weekend at noon. So I decided to do both to give a chance to those who are in the other side, so on the European server to join, or on simply those who can't play in the Friday nights. So we'll check that out. It might be difficult though with the spectator bug. So we'll try it at least one. If we don't have 8 player, we'll have to cancel it, and maybe we'll only do Fridays. So again, thank you everyone for participating, and I hope that we'll see you in a great number next time.
Yep. Thanks again. And congratulations, Crashmaster, for winning the first tournament.
Again, yes. Against GB 79, no other.
Yep.
None other. Good. Bye-bye, everyone.